Welcome to Pet Allies Adoption Minute, sponsored by Sholo TV. I'm Jill Tinkle, and I have a very exuberant co-host today. I think we just woke him up, basically. And his name is OD, because you already know that. And he has a special guest here today, two of them actually. And his favorite person to his right, though, is Ann. Sorry, we're getting a little growl here about his unfavorite guest, Ann. I don't know. There's something going on. I think he's jealous of those beautiful green eyes or something.
Yes, Pop-Tart.
So Ann is our very special guest, and Ann is a great supporter of Pet Allies and has been for how many years?
4 years.
For 4 years now, and now you're on the board, right?
This year.
But what Odie wanted us to point out is, besides that you're really special, and Ann is also the hidden face behind Facebook for Pet Allies and does a fabulous job of that. So anytime you want to see puppies on Facebook from Pet Allies or what's going on, that's Ann doing that.
Yep.
And you do a very, very good job of that. Odie's noticed. He's a big Facebook user. Absolutely.
Glad.
Despite the fact he doesn't have any thumbs, he can still maneuver it very, very well. So, but he wanted us to point out that you don't live here. You're an outsider.
I know, right?
I know. That's what he was telling me, but not in a bad way. So tell us about where you're from and what brings you here during the summer times.
I'm from Dallas, Texas, born and raised, and retired a year and a half ago. And so decided that with being retired, I really wanted to devote more time to Pet Allies. But also because Dallas in the summer, as you probably know, is like 95 degrees and about 55% humidity average. So up here, it's absolutely wonderful. I love the weather, have a little place. So the plan, we're going to spend April to October here, and then the other half of the year in Dallas. But what's so wonderful, when they asked me to be on the board, I said, but I don't live there. And they said, that's okay. So luckily what I do for the board is social media, and I can do it all remotely. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I really love it.
And it also keeps you just up with what's going on both in Sholo area and also with Pet Allies, period.
Right.
So you're not really missing a beat.
No, I'm on Facebook with the Sholo Police Department because they help with Pet Allies. They take the dogs occasionally. I'm on Birdman Media. I mean, we love to keep up with what's going on in the area.
Well, of course you follow Jill Tinkle State Farm, right?
Of course.
Okay, there you go.
Of course.
Because Odie would be very upset if you didn't, since
I know
that's his Facebook page.
That's right.
All right, so we just finished a very, very, very successful event at Pet Allies, didn't we? And you were a big part of that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so that was our Rubber Duck Pluck.
Yes, the White Mountain Rubber Duck Pluck 2021.
Exactly.
The third annual.
Third annual, sold out every single year.
Yep.
So that was just great, and I won what you were giving away or offering, which is awesome. So Ann's going to come cook for me. She might cook for you if you give a big enough donation to Pet Allies.
Yes, I could.
Yeah, so that was one of the things that she does for Pet Allies, being here half the year. And we know that a lot of folks watching today, they're not full-time residents. Right. So we want you to kind of share some of the ideas that you have about what part-time residents could be doing with Pet Allies.
Oh, there's so much they can do. We foster animals when we're here for the 6 months, which we love to do.
I think this one wants you to.
I know, those eyes.
I know.
But there's so much more that you can do with Pet Allies other than just helping with the actual animals. They need help with administrative things. They need help, like in April, starting with the Rubber Duck Pluck, stuffing envelopes and helping at the shelter, walking dogs at the shelter. But there's just so much, so many things they need help with other than hands-on with the animals. I mean, we love that. But we also know that there's a lot of behind-the-scenes work that needs to be done with paperwork, for lack of a better word, for Pet Allies. And that's much needed. And people like me who are of a certain age have a lot of
about that.
Yeah,
it's off limits.
Yeah, I know. We have a lot of people have a lot of skills. People that are of my age, and they like to come up here in the summer. So those people are definitely should apply at Pet Allies to volunteer. Tons of different capacities in which they can help. It's really nice, and it's a wonderful way to give back to the community, especially when you're only here for a couple of months a year, short amount of time.
And the commitment level, it can be as much or as little as you want to do.
Exactly.
So if you'd like to, like you're fostering some kittens, which is very important. If you just want to foster a few kittens for 3 weeks and then I'm done, Good. You know, it kind of broke up the summer for you. Maybe you're a little
Right.
bored anyway, you know, going to do some traveling the rest of the summer.
Right.
So it's great. And we just thank you for everything you do for Pet Allies.
Oh, I
It's
love
just
it.
huge what you do. It takes everyone. And so I'm so glad you're at that certain age to where this fit into your schedule and worked out well for you. And we love that you're holding this little guy right now because he's about to squeak his way out of here, I think.
Yes.
We just thank you, Ann, for everything. And we thank you for joining us here today on Sholo TV for Pet Allies Adoption Minute. And Ann hopes to see you at the shelter.
That's right.
If you would like more information about the shelter, its monthly events, or to schedule an adoption outside of regular hours, please visit www.PetAlliesAz.org or call the shelter at 928-537-8009.